Hello, Hornet readers. Miss Harrison here to talk about another one of the books on the Bluebonnet list for this year. This one is called Mr. Gedrick and Me by Patrick Carman. Middle schoolers, listen to me. I know that the cover of this book makes it look like it's for younger kids. It is definitely not. It is for you. This is a perfect book for 5th, 6th, 7th graders, even maybe 8th graders. I know that the cartoon on the front makes it look like it's kind of for younger kids, but it's really not. This is a great book for you. There's a lot of complex issues going on in here. There's a lot of big feelings going on in here. So this is a great middle grade book. So make sure that you give it a chance, even though it has this kind of cartoony cover, okay? So here's basically the story. Stanley, who lives with his family includes his mother and his older brother and his older sister and his father. And his father has passed away recently. And his dad stayed at home and was the stay-at-home dad and took care of everything at the house. He cooked, he cleaned, he took them to school. He knew all about their sports practices and everything that they were interested in. And so not only is Stanley and his brother and sister and his mom, or not only are they grieving the death of the dad, but they are also trying to figure out how to exist and live in a house that their dad is not running, right? So their mom works all the time, and she's having trouble kind of keeping up with things, keeping up with the housework, with everything that's going on with the kids. And so the older brother and sister have kind of just sort of retreated into their rooms, and Stanley is feeling very lonely and left out and confused and really sad because his dad was such an important person in his life. And of course it turns out that his dad was such an important person in all of their lives, and they're really having trouble sort of picking up the pieces and moving on. So Stanley sees online sort of an advertisement for a nanny, and he quickly just puts their information in and hits send, but then he's like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And lo and behold, Mr. Gedrick, who's on the front cover here, shows up at their front door to become their nanny. And of course, they're all like, well, I don't know. And his mom is like, I don't know that we can do this. But he kind of comes into their life, a la Mary Poppins, and takes over and makes everything better. And he helps them rebuild, he helps them find each other, and he helps them understand that the best way to handle change and grief is to be with each other and to help each other through and to be a family and to be surrounded by love. Oh, y'all, this book has all the feels. So I really thoroughly enjoyed this. And I love Mr. Gedrick. He's amazing. He's got a bit of magic about him, but he's also just an amazing person who is very thoughtful and caring and does just what everybody needs him to do for them to be able to heal and to move on. So come check it out. It's an amazing book at your library.